Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting video where we will be diving into Apache Airflow, a powerful tool for orchestrating workflow. In this video we are going to deep dive into Airflow and show you how to use Python operator to download data from Twitter, upload it to S3 and then load it to Redshift. If you see this all things I have already done it. Means I have already created video for download data from Twitter. I have already video for upload data into S3 and how to copy data from S3 to Redshift. So today we will just going to connect all the dot together and make this beautiful project. So I will paste all the link here. This is my channel where you can find this is my Twitter video that I have uploaded. This is my Twitter video here, and along with that I will show you where is the if you go to my AWS tutorial playlist, here you will find code, or you can, for better understanding, you can go and you can read it, you can understand it, you can watch it, and how to load data from S3 to Redshift, how to upload data from S3 to how to upload data into S3. Anyway, I will share the code, and in anyway I will uh, give all this link in the description. But before we jump into the coding part, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our upcoming Airflow tutorials and other exciting tech content. So first of all, what you have to do is you have to go through my video of Twitter, and whatever the code is that is here, you can see it is my playlist called API tutorial. If you go here, okay, so you can go through this one, and you understand how to download data from Twitter API. And I have shared the code. If not, I can share with you, and it is easy, very, very easy. So you can go through this, and you already know how to run the Python functions using Airflow. So you can easily do that one. But the what problem you will get is, here I am using tweepy API to download the data. So whenever you will try to import the tweepy through the Airflow, you will get this error saying that no module named tweepy. So I will tell you how you can install any module in your Airflow. We are using Airflow inside a Docker image. So if you do pip install in your local system, it won't work. So right now we are using whatever image we are using. So we have to import that image. We have to extend the image with our newly created Docker image. So what I mean to say is, you have to create one Docker image, and in that Docker image you have to import your library. Okay, so this is very simple. You have to follow certain step here. So I have already prepared the step. So what we need to do is, you have to create one requirement.txt file. Let's suppose that I want to import tweepy library, because I want to download data from Twitter. For that we need to import tweepy. That's what I was trying to do, but it was not working. So you have to create one Docker container that contain the tweepy library. So how to do? So we will create one requirement.txt file. We'll keep tweepy there, and then again we have to create the Docker file. And in this Docker file, it is very simple. What we are doing is, currently we are using, if you see here in my Docker compose image, currently we are using Apache Airflow version 2.5.5.1. So here tweepy library is not installed. Okay, so we will extend this one. So how to do? So from this image, okay, we will copy first our newly created requirement.txt file inside Docker container, and then we will install this one. This is very simple. So once you do once you follow this first step, second step, then you have to build the image. So, and to build the image, the command is docker build, and then tag, and then whatever image name you want to keep, you can keep it here. Okay, and then once you will do all these three steps, then you have to restart your Apache web server and scheduler. And but before starting this one, you have to use extending Airflow image that you have created just now from this Docker file. Okay, so let's quickly start doing this. Hope you people have understand. Once you will do this one by yourself, you will understand clearly. So I will come here and I'll just create one file. File name will be docker requirement.txt, and here I will keep 2p because what is not working here, 2p. So you can keep 2p, you can keep whatever library you want. Okay, you can keep 2p space and equal to, you can give the version name as well. If you are not giving the version, it will install latest one. It's very simple, and save it. And then again you have to create docker file. In the docker file you have to give all those things. So you know what I want to say. So let me copy this content. I will share this all these things in description so that it will be easy for you. Okay, hope you have understand these things. It's very simple. And then after doing these two things, we need to build the image. Okay, to building the image, this is the, you can give any name. Let me give the extended airflow. Okay, and it's a tag latest. So just run this one. It will take just 1 to 2 minutes. If you see, this is working fine. It is done. Once it will done, then you have to come to the, you can check what is the image got created on. So to check the image, command is docker image and ls. You can say I'm having extended airflow and tag is latest. This is created. So what I will do, I will go to the compose docker compose.yml and I will replace this one. So let me just copy this one, extended airflow latest, and just replace this one. Save it. Then you have to start web server and scheduler again. To start this is the command. I'll just clear the screen and then again paste. It will take some time to recreate, maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes. We'll wait for that. Now you can go inside the container and you can check whether this is installed or not. So for that, command is docker run it and extended. So I will go here. What is my image name is? Image name is extended airflow. Go inside this. I'm going inside a container. Now you go inside the Python and then first check whether it is imported or not. So tweepy. You can see this is working fine. So this is the way you can check. So now I will go to our UI and I will just refresh it. It will take some time to make this web page up. So we will wait for that. So now you can see this is up and running fine. Login here. Now you are not getting any error, right? You see there is no error saying that import problem. So now if I will, this is my, I have already created one Python file where I'm just testing 2p version. If you see this simple Python file, simple DAG, I'm just importing one Python operator and I'm just printing 2p version and just importing 2p. So before, if you are not have done this extended image things, then you would have getting the error. But after doing the creating a Docker image and using that Docker image in your compose file, you will not get this error. So I'm just, this is simple. This is, I, you know how to do this one. So I've just changed the version to 2 to 3. So this is Python operator. I'm just calling this Python file, Python function here, and it will, this function just printing this 2p version. Okay, so refresh it. This is my 2p p3. Open this one and run it. So whenever you want any library to be installed, then you have to perform this step. Just put that file into, put that library into requirement.txt file, and then perform this step. Create one Docker file. Docker file will be always there. So next time you want to do, just update in the requirement.txt, create one image, and then extend that image here, and then start your web server and scheduler. That's all, nothing else. So if you see, I have ran it. So it is import to be working fine, and if you see here, it is printing 2p. We have already learned how to import new library, a Python library in our Docker container and use it. So in this video, we will connect all the dots. Means we already have Python functions to import data from Twitter. We already have function to upload data into S3, and we also have the function to copy data from S2 to Redshift. So we have the 3 functions. So we'll use Python operator in Airflow, and we'll just use it, and we'll create this type of DAG, and I will show you how it will load our data to S3 to Redshift. Okay, so if you see, I have already created this function. This is very simple. I'm importing date parameter. I'm having DAG. Also, I am having operator, Python operator, and TUP, pandas, and Boto 3. Also, I'm importing sqlQuery library. Okay, so I'm having 3 functions here. If you see, tutor function. So it will run Twitter ETL, will just importing all the data from Twitter, and it is saving data to this location. So I want to I want to say that in my compose Docker compose file, I have already created one volume and associated our current directory, means this DAG folder in local file system, to my Docker file system. Okay, Docker container file system. So whenever I will save file inside this location, it will reflect here in this folder. Okay, so this already configured. We have already configured when this Docker compose file was there. So that's what I want to just say you. There's nothing more. So where is my function? So in my previous video, we have already learned how to import data from Twitter. So all those things I have already explained in my previous video. You can watch. I will provide the link in descriptions. And this is the one line I have added here. I'm just saving this data frame into this location. I will put this one, redefine tweets.csv here. Okay, so this is the file name, and this function will run and create one file in this location, DAG folder location. Okay, and this function is to upload data, upload this CSV file into S3. So in the S3 I have already created bucket and key name. Bucket I have created, key with the same name I will upload. So there is a function. Simple. I'm just creating one Photo 3 S3 client, and I'm using upload function here. Upload function required 3 parameter: file that you want to upload, and where you want to upload, means S3 bucket, and what will the file name. and this is the, I will just change the DAG to 5. This catch-up will be 17. I'll keep it 18. So I'm not using catch-up parameter here. So what will happen is catch-up false. It will means there is one parameter called catch-up. If you not give here, if you keep here one way, so from the one way it will start running. So if not keep catch-up equal to false, so it'll try to catch up all the date. So that's what I just want to keep here 18. So it will start from 18 only, 18 May to this date. So all simple. So this is the Python operator. I'm just calling this first function, and there is again Python operator. I'm calling second function upload into S3, and here I'm using one argument. This op arg is a parameter. If you want to send some parameter to your function, then you can use op arg. There is another one is op quark, means k. If you want to pass dictionary in the key and value format, then you have to use op quark. I will tell you this one later, but here I'm using op quark. So let's suppose that I want to send this one 1, 2 and 3 parameter. So it will go with this function upload into S3 here. So file name will be this one, and S3 bucket will be this, and what is the key means file name will be this one. So I will just keep file name as 1. Simple redefined tweets, or let me put date. Okay, date is what, 1805. Okay, that's all. 1805, it will be the name of the uploaded file. Okay, then here I'm calling this S3 to Redshift function. So in this S3 to Redshift function, I have already explained in my previous video. You can go and watch, but I will just give the brief here. What I'm doing here is I'm creating one connection string. Before that, I have created a Redshift cluster, and I have make it public, and there I have already created the one table called tweet. So let me show you that one. This is my Redshift cluster, and this is my tweet table. If you see in the tweet table, there is no data. If I run it, it won't give me any result. You can see this returning zero record. This gave me like that. So once I will run this function, data will be reflecting here. So there is one copy command that copy data from S3 to Redshift. So I'm just using that copy command and running using psychopg2 function. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is sqlQuery. This is the copy command, and this copy command I'm executing it here. So this copy command will, so I have to give my file and to change this file name. So where I am uploading it here, I will be okay. So here in copy command I'm using S3 test bucket. So I have to give the S3 test bucket in my upload file, upload to S3 function. So this is upload to S3 function. I will upload in this bucket. Okay, and this is the file name. Okay, so I will change the file name here, and make sure that you have to create one IAM role. That IAM role should have the S3 permission, S3 policy attached with that, so that this IAM role will be attached in your Redshift, and that IAM role should have access to get data from S3. Okay, I will show this one. Let me copy this IAM role. I will go to IAM service. These are all things I have already discussed in my AWS tutorial video in detail, but I just want to make sure that you can watch this video and you don't have to go there. Open this one role, and if you see they're having this many role, so this is already having S3 access. Okay, so that's fine. And how to create the cluster, Redshift cluster and all, I'm having video for that. You can go to my channel and search for playlist AWS tutorial. here is the video to creating cluster in Redshift, and there are many useful video. You can watch it, and if you like, you can subscribe. Okay, so you understand what the role is here. Okay, so fine. This is the role that is associated with AWS Redshift, and this is delimiter, comma, and I'm keeping header, ignoring the header. Okay, so hope everything is fine. I will just save this one. This is version 5, and we'll go to airflow tag version 5 here and run it. Okay, let me run. So download data from Twitter is completed. If you come back to here, you can see there is one file called redefined tweets.csv file. It was not there before, and again this uploading data to S3. So up, I'll open this S3 and so whether data is uploading or not. What is the bucket name? I can go here and go to the code and check the bucket where it is uploading. So it's uploading inside bucket EC3 bucket 007. We'll see the file uploaded here successfully or not. So if you see, this is the time is 8:51 right now, and if you see this, there is one file called redefined tweets 18 means today's date, whatever the date I have given here. Okay, this is the function, this is the file name. With this file name I want to upload this tweet into our S3. So this is fine, and means these two things working fine. So let me go to the DAG graph again. So now if you see, this is also completed. So all these three: download data from Twitter, upload data into S3, and copy S3 to Redshift. So these two things I have shown you, and I will come again to our Redshift cluster here, and I will run this select star from tweets. So before there will be no data. If you run it, let's see what it is giving. So if you see, data is loaded into our table called tweets, and we are having all the data here. So if you want to check how many data is loaded, you can just do count, select count star. Count is 178. Now this file this file also you can see what is the count is 179. 179 with this one header. So total number of row is 178 actually. So this count is also matching. Hope you have understand this small project where we have to download data from Twitter, upload into S3, and from S3 to Redshift. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any problem while implementing this, please comment it. I will definitely help you. And if you like it and if it will be helpful for you, please share this with your colleague or friend and try subscribing this channel. Thank you very much.